On the previous episode of Crit Happens, our heroes discovered the ancient burial mound of King Hemhor. Within this old tomb could be buried the mystical hammer, Edge, an ancient and powerful weapon that helped the king rule and protect his kingdom. Will our heroes be successful, or will they perish within the darkness of the insidious dungeon? Find out right now on Crit Happens!
Now the tomb is open and you are assaulted. Your nostrils are assaulted with a dank, it's acrid, like that's kind of dry. So I kind of went too opposite.
Smells like a dwarvish women.
Like a dead smell, like a product.
Smells like crotch. It smells like, okay, it's like take a corpse, okay?
That's what I'm saying, like a
munching
product dead smell.
And put it in a bathtub. And,
I don't know what that smells like.
Munching.
Does anybody know what a corpse in a bathtub smells like?
What's a bathtub? I don't know what that. You people bathe?
That's racist. Oh, shit. Okay, so you're a dirty dwarf. Now so you smell this tomb. It smells like death, and the sounds of the drippy drip come up from the just like that. And are you going to enter after all that work into the tomb?
Can we see into the tomb at all? Maybe do a
perception
check?
He has dark vision.
I have dark vision.
And my thing's still lit.
From the light.
I'm going to peer in drunkenly.
30 minutes.
Okay, hold on though. You're standing back. Your light would open it. You can kind of see down this stairway. Okay, sure. But he's gonna peer drunkenly. He literally said he's gonna peer drunkenly down the staircase. So walk up to it and do a dex check.
Fall in. God damn it!
Do a dex check.
12. Okay.
Okay, you walk up to it and you sort of like teeter down, and you don't fall.
Anyone there?
Oh my god.
Wow.
So and your voice echoes down through, and all of a sudden you hear this low, evil voice reply.
Hi.
And it's just...
We got company.
This deep...
Okay.
Now that probably...
Cormac is all intent on walking in. He's just says...
After you just heard a voice say yes.
Yeah.
He's shat your pants.
He's
The elf
determined.
just
He's
shat himself.
determined, you know. And he's just like, just get on down there, you drunken dwarf. And he kind of kicks him.
So
can I do a tuck and roll?
So hold on. You're gonna kick the dwarf down the stairs.
Tuck and roll. Can I dex check this shit?
I mean,
okay.
Not like
loving
kick him, but like
just like
I'm drunk.
Enough to knock him down all the steps.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like accidentally.
I'm a good-hearted man.
Steps.
Get down there, you bastard.
Okay,
let's get on a move. Okay, I'll say let's get on a move, and I give him a nudge on the shoulder with my arm.
Okay, Narvi's gonna roll. He just did. Narvi rolled.
13.
And you catch
nothing can stop this dwarf from rolling down the stairs.
You catch yourself. You're like,
he tumbles down.
Rolling.
Yeah, keep rolling.
Wait, he fell?
Yeah, you pushed him down the stairs.
I nudged him.
Yeah, but he was literally teetering drunkenly.
And screaming at anybody.
And he literally just goes, oh, and then he falls down.
Did he barf at all?
Now,
wait, can I do another dex check for my drink?
No, God. Dude, your drink is gone. Here's the thing, you're gonna...
I have been saving this drink. I want my drink, man.
Keep it the whole time. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna...
I want my goddamn
I think you'd rather you could take like 5 damage, but your drink...
Yeah, here, dude, roll a dex check, and this is gonna show how you land.
God, please don't be 1.
Sweet. Up. Oh, God.
Oh, God. 12.
Keep it on the table.
Or I can re-roll. That's 12.
Okay, re-roll.
Okay.
13.
Alright, so you land, you sort of just roll down like perfectly head over heels. Boom, 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 boom. You get to the bottom and you just kind of sit up.
You just
and your drink it's fine. Because centripetal force just kept it in there the whole time. Physics. And you take a drink. Now you're literally sitting at the bottom of the first level of this, is what we would call in the business a dungeon.
Priorities.
And you take a drink, saying priorities. Okay.
Can I do something?
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
want to do?
Is it Norby
Okay,
or
well,
Narvi?
I'm super scared.
Narvi.
Like
Narvi.
just hearing that freaks me out. But
Yeah.
he was the first friend I made that was a dwarf, and I want to run and go make sure he's okay.
Thank you,
Okay, you're gonna run down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm yelling down the stairs.
Okay, you're gonna run down the
Narvi,
stairs.
are you okay?
You need to do a dex check to make sure you
I
don't
got my drink. It's all good.
D20.
We're coming down.
Okay, so
Drink my
hold on.
drink.
Idriel is
And
rolling.
she's already booking it down.
I got a 20.
Okay, Idriel just did a check to see if she was gonna trip down
It
the stairs.
happens.
She rolled a 20. She gets to give a
happens.
shot. As if we really need to be doing that at this point.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
So you.
What's the point then if we don't do
I'm
it?
just saying you guys are gonna die. That's fine. Idriel, what are you gonna do?
Give
I
some
need to
energy.
make sure my friend is okay.
Yeah, but you need to give a shot.
So you're
first.
really.
Oh, I need to give
you're-
a shot?
You roll
Yeah.
20.
Wanna
I'm going to go
You
ahead
did
and
it
give
so
it to
well.
my good friend,
God darn it.
Narvi?
Hand me the jack.
Narvi.
He's already done a
Narvi
shot. Who hasn't done a
Thunderwings.
shot?
Corey hasn't.
I haven't.
Oh, well,
You
he
should-
stole my gold. So actually, yeah, I want to give it to him.
I was actually going to take the
Loda?
drink.
Sorry,
Okay.
Loda?
sorry.
That's
Okay.
You're gonna get plenty. Believe me, this dungeon is not gonna be good to you. Okay, Idriel just rolled a 20 to go down the stairs, and so she literally kind of like, you know how Legolas went down the stairs on a shield and just sort of at Helm's Deep,
Yeah.
like an elfy sort of thing. She did that without a shield,
I'm going to call you Rob Lowe.
and so
Literally.
she gave a shot to Bloda. So Bloda's a little more intoxicated. Well, Grim is, but so now we've got two down there. Idriel's down there, and she's trying to. Well, Narvi's down there as well. So you're like trying
Don't
to.
forget the dwarf.
Yeah, you're trying to make sure he's okay. And then at the top of the stairs, there is Brother Cormac looking a little guilty, I think, and Bloda just standing there, sort of.
It's all good, my dwarf. My beer wasn't
Okay.
spilled.
The beer's.
I hop up on Cormac and
Wait, did I
say,
take damage?
"Carry me."
No. So Cormac is now piggyback riding you. I mean, you're piggyback riding
Did
him.
that one work out so well?
Yeah. With his bad knee and bad dexterity. So you're gonna make this. Now, how much do you weigh? What's all your equipment weigh?
52.
Okay, and you
Oh,
probably weigh
Jesus.
100 pounds, maybe a little less. So you weigh like maybe 120 pounds. So add that to your encumbrance right now.
Mine?
Yes. So much are you? How much?
So I'm at 37 plus 52.
Plus no, you're at 100 and you're at 157.
Oh, jeez.
So are you completely overloaded
yeah,
now?
I'm completely overloaded.
Okay, so as he jumped onto your back,
I just collapse.
you fall down. Yeah.
Roll down the stairs.
And I'm like grabbing my knee and I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah. So
You're just gonna have to walk on your own.
You're a wussy.
I hurt my knee in battle.
it's just the idea of a hobbit jumping on his back and then he's just crumpling. Oh. And he just falls
I
over.
had too many second
You
breaths.
things are pretty heavy for your size, you know that.
Are you calling me fat?
Yes.
Yes.
So do you guys just want to walk down the stairs?
yeah. Really.
Okay, you go down the stairs and you're now
2
down
hours
there.
later. Yes, I'm calling you fat.
2 hours later.
You're now standing at the foot of the stairs in a hallway.
I
that
never lied.
immediately turns to now. Someone's gonna. I'm gonna say Idriel is now mapping, sort of like you don't really have to map, but she's got her parchment out and she's got a quill and ink and she's sort of like, and she's like writing the map. Okay, so in front of you is a hallway that immediately turns northward. Okay, and you're facing westward. All right. So you're just gonna follow this hallway, I take it, right?
Oh!
Well, isn't my mace still illuminating the place?
Yeah, you don't need. You got like another 20 minutes or
Can I
so.
drunkenly stumble into maybe a trap?
You want to stumble into a trap? On
I feel
purpose.
like I would be feeling around a lot. I got drunk Irish.
So the dwarf is legitimately drunk, and you want to feel the walls.
I like the stone.
Okay, so you want to touch the stones. So he immediately goes up to the walls and starts feeling them, and he doesn't find anything. There's
These
nothing
stones
there.
are not my stone.
It's actually kind of like dirt too. Like it's like a old.
Ugh! Dirt stone!
It's dirty stone, and so yeah,
You dirty stones.
you don't find anything though. Okay, so
What a shame.
yeah, so maybe you should follow them. Now, what do you guys want to do? You just want to keep walking?
I need a rope!
Okay, yeah. What do you want to do?
Ugh.
I want to detect magic.
Okay, then do it. Say I'm casting detect magic.
Okay? I'm going to cast detect magic.
I believe in you.
So you detect magic, and basically what it allows you to do is see you alone, no one else. will be able to detect if there's any magic around. Go figure. So you do
But
that.
okay,
Within a-
interference because I can detect
Yeah.
magic. If
Yeah.
she senses it, can I see it once she tells us about it?
Maybe it would make it easier for you to detect it,
Okay.
if that makes
Without
sense.
wasting the spell, though. Is what
Sure,
I'm saying.
yeah, I can
Okay,
see that. If
okay.
you, so this has a basically if anything within 60 feet of you is magical, you will know.
Are we still in
Okay?
that first room?
So you detect it. Yeah, you're literally in a hallway.
Close.
Is it at level
She
1
detects
spell?
it, and all around, she's like detecting it, and she sees like far off in the distance, deep like below her, a intensely magical artifact. But it's so faint, you know what I mean? But the fact that she can feel it is just because of how enchanted it is.
Sure.
So it's like a potent, supercharged magical item.
So it could be the
It could be
legendary
So you
edge.
feel a
Maybe
faint.
the legendary
It's
hammer
weird.
edge,
You
yes.
think it's here?
Still think that's a
Oh,
stupid
God.
name.
So it could be here.
At the sound of that, Cormac's
keep going.
dick rises.
What?
Grows in size thrice.
I was saying your dick was rising to the sound of.
It's.
So do you tell them that you detect a
Are
magical...
you checking to see if metal armor?
I think.
No,
I
I've
think
quoted
Edge
on
can
there.
hear.
Dang.
Hold on, everyone listen.
Does this mean that he can
Bounty
detect
the quicker
it too,
picker
then?
upper. Poop.
It's just poking out.
Wait, do you feel it?
Oh,
I
he
think
feels
it's
it.
here.
Are you
He
feeling it
feels
now, Mr. Krabs?
Is that a 1?
Okay, Cormac.
He's
No, I
feeling
don't
it.
feel it.
Yeah.
You're not feeling it, Mr. Crab.
Technically,
Yeah.
You can't feel your 1.
that wasn't really a good... I feel like you shouldn't have even had to roll that, and you somehow did. in
But
one.
you said it was a really faint, and she can only hear it, feel it.
But why
So I
would
can
you
feel like
need to
don't-
feel it? Is my thing.
He'll just believe me, but he's so.
That's what I'm saying. So
He'll
he
be like,
basically...
okay, tries to.
he
I don't
crit-
care. Crit happens.
Yeah, he crit happened.
I thought she was asking. The
He crit
character.
failed for nothing.
But
So?
the character would.
Can I-
That's the best kind
The
of
character
fail.
would have
Do
tried.
you want to
feel
not crit
could just
fail?
be
I can take
really-
it back for you.
it. Sure.
Okay, I take it back. It never happened.
doesn't
If he doesn't take a drink, I'll take it.
No, you're not taking a drink. The dwarf is drunk. The dwarf is sloshed. If it happens, it happens. But here, give me that.
Great.
We'll just leave
This
it
is
there.
this is no. I'm scared. I don't want anything to happen. Okay, so let's get back on track. Okay, so you're now walking the halls. Okay,
Yes.
as you're walking,
Well, let's go. Is what I said.
you say, "Let's go," and you're walking. Your light is getting dimmer because your magic is running out. And you come.
Does anybody have a torch? My light seems to be
I have some
running out
wood.
of juice. If you will say.
if you will.
I
Yeah,
take
you
I
do.
take out a torch. I don't light it, but I hand it to you and say, "Here. It's not gonna do any good. I mean, here.
You light a
It's not
torch.
gonna do." Okay, I light it and then hand it to you because I say, "It's
Okay.
not gonna do any good if I'm carrying it."
It's gonna last 5 turns, 50 minutes.
Such a shitty torch.
It's a little wet from your pants.
Because that'd be too short. So
That's from the.
No, it's in your backpack. But anyway, so you're going down this hallway, and it starts curving around, and you come to basically this another stone door. But it's weird because it's like got this sort of strange, ancient sort of lock system on it.
Can I detect some stonework?
You already did that.
Oh shit.
Can't he do it again?
Yes.
Can I do it again?
Try it. Yeah, roll a d6.
I don't like this one.
Okay.
Narby, he's
Wait, actually, I like that one.
do it. No, I
Just roll.
Just roll.
I mean, cheerleader.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
he
good.
goes up to it, and there's this like weird sort of like
I'm feeling the knobs.
yeah, it's like a knob. Well, no, it's not really. It's like a
I'm feeling the stones.
it's got like
With my thunder blowing.
etchings in it, and it's like a circular thing. And he detects that this is something that they've used before in his dwarven fortresses from his homeland, and it is basically it's like a combination lock type thing. And he detects it.
Is it like a pin number to my bank account?
It's basically a PIN number, yes.
Okay.
So you are actually not able to open it just from detecting what it is.
Well, it's like into the fourth combinations.
Wait, what? I don't even know what that means.
You're good at locks.
Yeah, maybe a thief could open it or something.
Wait. Blow
Dwarf.
You're good at locks. Try to open this door.
How do you know he's good at locks?
She told
It's
us a little bit.
it's like a combination lock, though. It's not like a padlock.
Shit.
Hold on. I think. Okay, does anybody else remember that voice that we heard?
Oh,
Yes.
evil voice.
Of
That's
course we did.
I think we all need to have our weapons out.
how do we know he's evil? It was
Already have
answering
one.
back.
My weapon's already
It was
out.
I have a
being
shield.
friendly.
I have a shield
I didn't
and a
know.
mace. I've been holding. the
Maybe he
mace.
just needs the drink.
Maybe you need to stop drinking.
If you were,
But what's a dwarf to
if you
do
were-
if he's not drinking?
He's got a point.
if you took more time
Aware.
looking at your friends and getting
That's how a
instead of
dwarf-
getting
Okay,
us
hold
into
on.
trouble-
Bloda has gone from being like a crack whore to being like an inspirational Disney character.
Maybe if you think about your friends more.
Okay, Minnie Mouse.
Yeah. No, let's let her finish what she was saying.
I was just saying this.
Maybe if you.
I don't even remember what I was saying. Basically, I was saying something along the lines of, you would have known we would have had our weapons out if you were spending more time looking at your friends and not getting us kicked out of taverns.
Oh, sick
Oh.
burn.
Whoa.
Can I like kick her down?
Okay, maybe we. You
Can't
can
lie.
technically, yeah.
You can
'Cause
try.
you're short and you stole from me.
I didn't
Alright.
steal.
How about, okay, we'll say that you dodged the kick.
Whew.
Okay.
Gonna have to get better than that.
What about the burn? You can't dodge the burn.
The burn was still applied. Burn effects. Okay, so this locked door, it's not like this is the dead end with a locked door. You can walk by this door. Okay?
Let me walk up to it.
Let me walk up to it.
Can I intimidate the door?
No.
No. You can try and
Let me go up to it.
Can I try to axe the door?
Can I go up to
Not
it?
ask.
Blow-
Axe.
Can
Break your
Bloda
axe.
go up
You
to
can-
it
Okay, Bloda's going
and
up to the door.
inspect it?
Okay, you're inspecting the door.
I've dealt with locks before. Let's see if
Okay,
I've ever dealt
roll
with
to see.
anything like
Roll
this.
like a perception. See if you can.
7.
Oh,
You don't know anything about this type of lock.
I've never seen
Ancient.
anything like this.
Can she's
Wow.
what?
You want to attempt to roll? Do you want to attempt to do that?
Do what?
Break the lock.
Yes, but I don't have any
Okay,
lock.
figure
picks.
it out?
You have a crowbar.
Yeah, I do have a crowbar.
You want to use the crowbar on the stone door.
Sure.
Okay. All right, you pry. You basically stick this crowbar's end into this lock thing, and then you like jump on it,
Yeah.
and it just like pops the lock thing off. And now here's where it's really
Easy as cake.
As you say that, the door falls off. Holy shit! It goes like this. It goes like, and you're like,
Shit.
and then now it's time for you to roll a dex check to see if you avoid it, as it tilts towards you and tumbles towards you.
Oh, 4.
4. But
wait.
6.
Wait.
Can I roll a strength check?
Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I'm
more.
gonna roll a dex check.
Guys.
Okay, Cormac.
Guys.
I guess it would be a dex check. I'm gonna try to pull him,
Out
pull
of the
her
way.
away.
Okay,
Like,
it's fine.
as
Alright.
like a
Sure.
reaction.
See,
As it
let's see how you
falls.
go.
Holy shit.
Okay,
So it's 15.
Cormac grabs Bloda.
15. Yeah.
Cormac grabs Bloda by the shirt, like cape, if you will,
Hey, watch the cape.
and drags. You
I'm
sound
just trying to
sound
be
like a
like,
gnome. You sound like a gnome from Warcraft.
that works.
So you like pull him out of the way, and this
trying to be as
massive
cheesy as
door weighs
possible.
like 2 tons,
Okay, Chester.
falls right in front of you. Okay, so the door fell.
That was close.
That was a close one. And
You need to be more careful in here.
I broke the door down at least.
Well, good job, but still.
yeah, slow clap for Bloda. And you go
You
in.
broke some fine stone.
Now, do you want to? Yeah, do you want to look into this new room that you uncovered?
Dark vision, that shit.
Yes.
Okay, so Narvi can see with his
torch.
true. So
How far can that go?
Can I see past
less
the
than his
torch?
dark vision.
Oh, okay.
So he can see in pitch blackness, and he looks in there and he sees a burial chamber.
Should I roll seeing?
No, you can just see.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you know, like
It's a Billy passive got it.
there's like some pillars and there's some like writing in memory of this person who's buried here, and there's like a you know.
This is the one door we've only come across, right?
Yeah, that you've come
been
across.
other passages.
There's another pathway to go, but this is off
Okay,
to the side.
sure.
And you look in, and he can see like a sort of a stone carving of a guy, you know, like with his sword laying on him, like maybe a past king.
Quite to what
a
race?
lord, it'd be human. This is a human realm.
All stinking humans.
Hey, you're not a fan of humans.
Excuse me.
You smell
He
funny.
thought it. He didn't say it. And so yeah, there's nothing really in there.
You
I
should
really
go in
like.
there.
I'm gonna try to find a secret door.
You want to find in that room. So you walk in there, and you want
Do I
to
have
look
to roll
for.
for it?
Well, I'll roll.
No.
Okay, you don't see any secret doors. You spend like 20 minutes looking, and as you're like looking around, there's this like. Actually, why don't you do a dex check real quick?
I've been.
Oh,
We'll
shit.
say.
Just roll a d20.
Oh,
Okay, you're looking around, and there's these like podiums with like stuff on it.
Right, shot.
You know, just like older thingies, like artifacts and stuff, and things there for. And there's like a vase, weird vase thing. And
Is there fresh fruit in there, like Skyrim?
there's no fresh fruit like in Skyrim, but she bumps
Like
it.
goblets. And
She bumps this vase, and it falls over and shatters. And inside is a bunch of bones. And they scatter all over, and it scares her. She's like, ah! So, but what happens is, it awakens a foul spirit, because you basically just, they were laid to rest in this urn, and you just completely fucked it.
Right.
Purify this
You messed with that shit.
You just stirred up their bones, and they are not liking it. So this ghostly apparition, I'll tell you exactly what it is.
Is
in a
it?
second.
Is it King? Is it the King?
King
It is not.
Leonidas.
It is not the king. It is something far less. I need to see.
Cool boy.
Oh my god. Okay, and what happened is you awakened a white.
White what?
A white. It's a
Oh, a white.
It's like a ghost, and it is angry, and it pops out of this urn, and it's like, who dares disturb my urn?
Thunderloin does.
So you scream that at him. Who is Thunderloins?
I'll show you.
And then you unzip your pants.
And while I just run and they thunder.
Okay, so you gotta fight this white now. So, are you gonna run from the white,
Got some black.
or are you gonna fight it? Or are
I
you
don't run from anything.
Or are you gonna try and talk to the white?
I believe the holy man.
I think, yeah, you need
to talk to this
You need to help.
Yeah, there's some things you could do. To try and maybe. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Right. I'm trying to think though.
Cormac.
Okay. So. Okay. Now hold on a second. I whip out my holy symbol.
Yeah.
And I'm showing it to him. I am a servant of the light. We're just here to check out the place and see if anything has gone wrong. We have heard some rumors about things in here too, and that's why we're here.
So you're trying to basically tell this white that you're looking out for his
Yes.
his own burial place.
Yes.
Okay, so are you trying to turn him, or are you trying to persuade him? Why don't you try by persuading him first?
I was gonna
So
say.
roll a persuasion check, or sorry, it's a diplomacy check.
So wisdom?
Charisma. Woo, that was bad.
That was
Okay, so he's having none of it, and he like pulls out his ghostly dagger, and he's like, "You lie."
No, really.
And it echoes through him, and you're like, so if that didn't work, now you could maybe try and turn him using your cleric power.
But I
Turn
don't
undead.
have-
You can. You can try to do it. You got to roll a d20.
With your holy symbol.
So your holy symbol, you hold it up and you say,
Where's turn on dead though?
I forgot to write it down. I have it all right here on the trust.
Then I am going to try and turn undead.
Okay, so you hold up your symbol and you
Yes.
say, it's kind of like the power of Christ compels you ish.
Say something cool though.
Yeah.
Foul spirit, be gone!
Say you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool.
That works.
Come on, Cormac, let's hear
You
it.
better check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool.
And then you roll.
13.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wisdom 14.
And because of what you just said, I give you a bonus.
Oh shit.
Because that was amazing. So you get a badass bonus. That happens when you say something badass.
Okay.
And I apply it to your roll.
Okay,
Okay, the white just can't. He literally is like, hey man. Whatever.
What, man? I don't
You
want
just
to.
do your thing.
Don't want no trouble.
I don't want no trouble. I was gonna go back in the vase. And
The
he
vase
goes-
is broken
No,
though.
the vase. This is the weird thing. He goes back into the vase and it just sort of goes bloop, and like
And it fixes
reforms itself.
Can we smash it again?
That would be unwise. So, and he goes back in, just no problems.
No problem.
I'm
And
not
then-
gonna touch anything else from now on, you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
I'm sorry.
Now we're gonna leave this room and continue
Yes.
beyond. So you guys
Vortex.
almost got your asses
Nice work.
handed.
Thanks.
That's what happens when you fuck with the dead.
I'm so glad you're here.
Good job. Okay,
High
so
five, bro.
are you gonna leave this room?
You can drag me?
Yes, we're leaving this room.
Okay, you leave the room.
Let's
Follow
go
the,
this way.
Okay, you
We
follow
need
the
to
hallway
find
further,
Edge.
and you come. It takes.
What do we do?
I obviously do.
You come to another room. It's not. There's a door, but it's like open already. So you can push it open. Inside this room is nothing. There's nothing in there. It's an empty room. But beyond this room, there are 3 pathways. Yeah, so you have a choice. You can go the middle way, the left path, or the right path.
We'll separate.
You want to separate. That is like my worst nightmare.
I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I think it's a horrible
I'm
idea.
not. You're drunk. You don't know any better.
And the worst thing about splitting up,
Gives you courage.
the worst thing is when you split up, it's like the worst possible thing you could ever do to me. So why don't you stay?
So we should do that then.
No, we
Is
should
each
just
door
stick together.
closed?
There was a.
No, they're all
something.
wide. They're not even doorways. They're not doors.
Pathways.
They're doorways.
Path-
Can we
Pathways.
see anything beyond?
Dark vision, that shit.
Just
I'm
the
sticking with Brother
each one
Cormac.
descends. You can tell that each one descends. Like
Leave your
basically
friend dwarf behind.
to
Oh,
describe.
they descend.
Yeah,
I'll
each
distract
one.
you
You're gonna go to a
behind
lower
you.
level, but to
Or
describe
Vowels.
the area, you want to have like it's basically there's stonework and it's kind of like old shitty. Think like catacombs ish.
Sure.
You know, it's very dank and because it's
Right.
not that far under the ground really.
Right.
And so yeah, you decide you need to decide which path you want to take, or if you're gonna just turn around, get out of here.
Right.
I think a king would be center. I think he'd be in the middle.
That's what they'd want us to think.
Well, what do you think?
Right.
Wrong.
Left.
I say center.
So that's 2 for center. They high five.
You cray.
Center it is. Let's
So
go.
they go down the center pathway, and it leads to the next floor.
That's what they want us to think.
Okay, so you go down these stairs, and you are, the other 2 pathways went the complete opposite directions, but you actually guessed correctly in which way this. And the reason why she had that, she knew where this item, the magic was coming from, so she could sort of, decide that was the best way to go. And as you come down to this room, it's a really big sort of hall. It looks kind of majestic, even though it's kind of fallen apart. There's like moss everywhere. There's like webs and shit from spiders and shit. That's like just it's shitty basically, and it's a really big room. But in the middle, on this pedestal, is the in gold is like a golden casket type thing with the king's image on it, holding a hammer.
Guys, I think this is it.
Like he's got, it's not like the hammer, it's just he's holding the hammer in the sculpture, and it's like not tarnished, it's just this big, but you get this like sort of ominous feeling.
So it's not
in
like
here.
hammer in the stone.
It's not like a hammer and a stone right there, no.
It's in the tomb.
It's
It's
gonna be with him.
well, you would think.
Let's get hammered.
That's done. Done. Check. So you're in this tomb, okay, and you have this sort of feeling. It's this ominous, foreboding feeling. Like you guys are adventurers, right? You're level 3 adventurers. You've done
Right,
some
we've been doing
adventures
this for a
together.
while.
But this one, you come in here and it feels sort of
Different.
yeah, it feels you've got your torch out, right? Your torch is still lit. You got like maybe 10 minutes left on it. But what do you want to do in this room? Do you want me to describe it better? Do you want to look around?
Perception check.
Okay.
12.
All right. So Bloda looks around the room for any
Shortest one looks around.
Right. Okay, you look around the room, the tomb, okay? And there's literally just these pillars. There's a thing in the middle. Basically, all there is to do is to go up to the tomb. There's nothing else to do. There's no other
It's a
doorways.
trap.
It's literally the end of the line, okay? It's a dead end. Okay? You came down to the lowest point in the entire dungeon, okay? So what's your decision? What do you want to do?
We should check for a trap.
You want to check for traps. Okay, so you want to check for traps on the casket or on the, I don't know, what do they call that? Like the monument?
The monumental something.
What is that though? Well, you know what it kind of looks like.
Carsophagus.
Yeah, the Carsophagus.
Sarcophagus.
The carcinogens.
Okay, the sarcophagus. Okay, the sarcophagus. Right. Okay, and you want to check for traps on that, basically. Like, so you don't want to open it up, and then all of a sudden, you know,
Die.
something bad happens, like Indiana Jones style.
It takes a thief. Go.
Yeah. So the thief could check for traps.
Okay.
You want to go up there and check?
Yes.
Okay. I will roll to see if it happens. But I need to look at.
Don't touch it yet, guys. Let me check.
You go up to the golden Carsophagus and you rub it a bit. You feel for any sort of thing, like maybe a latch. But you don't notice. There's nothing there that you can tell. You know whether it would be bad or not if you open it. So there's no traps that you know of.
Yeah.
Cormac, come here.
What's up?
Do you sense anything bad?
Couldn't you detect magic? To
I
see
can't
if
tell
it's
any.
in the
I don't see any
sarcophagus?
traps, but
Yeah, I'm
closer.
gonna
We're closer
detect
now.
magic.
We can see where it is then.
Yeah, I'm
As long
gonna.
as
You're gonna detect magic.
Yes.
Okay. Do it.
5, 6. wisdom.
Okay. There's literally as you
It's just,
detect
like,
the magic.
bursting from it. It's
Well,
like
as you do that, you like sort of go oh, and like you get thrown. Your like brain like just like explodes because. God, I'm so tired of Bloda's voice.
Me too. I've changed my persona.
I know,
a
it's
few
really
times.
weird.
Now I'm just going for cheesy,
really
like kind of like a
weird.
Tails.
Yeah, you're like
Sonic.
Tails from Sonic. That's what it is.
But I'm not afraid to steal or knife ya. But I'm Tails.
Are we gonna get like Bloda like
I always
turning on
tell the
everyone
truth.
at the end? Okay, but anyway, so you this sarcophagus is like magical out out your ass basically.
Oh, it's definitely in there. It's definitely in there. We
And
gotta get that open.
you're making a lot of noise. You're screaming, and so you.
my eyes.
Okay, so you want to try and open this thing.
He's blinded.
Yes.
Isn't he?
Okay, so you go.
So get up to it.
You want him to be blinded
I
by the
recover
light?
myself.
Blinded by
And I-
the
It
light.
wasn't real though.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you do? Tell us.
Narvi, you need to help me push this. So we can get this off.
My bitter muscles.
Am I allowed to try to
Attempt to push
levitate
it.
stuff again if they can't move it?
How many more spell slots do you have for a
Oh.
level 2 spell? One more?
Oh, for level 2?
Yeah, you do. You could do one more levitate.
Okay. I'm gonna save it for now. To
Okay.
See if you guys can move it.
Okay, rolling.
Strength check. Oh, but
Oh,
19.
18.
19.
roll d20 strength check.
That's an 18.
No, but what's one?
Oh.
So 19 plus 8. Okay, you guys start. You know, it's really solid, but you slowly sort of push it away, and as you do it, you open it up. Okay, and it's it's kind of like at the end of Pulp Fiction. They show that like that glow is coming out of the thing, except you guys are gonna see what's inside.
It's like Ark of the Covenant of Mother Faces.
You don't know. That's the problem. That could totally happen though. You could open it up and like it'd be cursed.
Ark of the Covenant
Because
from
you didn't-
Indiana Jones.
You know
Mother
it's
Faces.
magical. You don't know if it's evil or not. So number one, it could be evil magic.
But you said it could summon both angels and gargoyles, so I'm
I
assuming.
never said.
You.
there's
You
a
said
chance
both
it could
ways.
be good.
He said
If-
Griffin.
It goes both ways.
He said I could summon like everything.
Yeah,
Griffins, fucking.
you said angels, griffins. You said everything.
Yeah.
So I am assuming it can be used either way.
It could be so it's like Soul Edge.
Yeah.
Sure.
It is
Soul
called
Edge.
Edge, isn't it?
Right.
Edge the hammer. So
And it's how you use it, and that's why it's always good to the light because
That's why we
we
need
always
to
want to be
give it to him,
You're
right?
holding it.
lightful.
So you push it open, and this golden glimmer, and it was actually just some dust. This dust flies up in your eyes. And
That's all it was.
it wasn't really a golden glimmer.
People
You open it up, and there's the king's desiccated remains,
Awesome.
Lunging time.
and he is not holding the hammer.
What was magical then?
The dust.
The tomb, the thing. But then here's that's actually a good point. But anyway, so then you turn around and these orcs, they're standing there with the hammer,
Okay.
and they say, "Looking for this?" And
I'd like to try to levitate the hammer out of his hand.
so that's good. So they heard you screaming when you detected all that evil.
Sure.
Just because it's not there, I mean, it was just there. So it's like
Right.
still
It was
sort of,
in the present, it's strong enough to where
they
it's
had
stuck.
literally just been there,
Right.
and we were leaving,
I get it.
and they were just checking the other tombs for other cool shit. And you guys sort of alerted them to your presence. So they were like, let's go kill these fuckers because we got this awesome hammer. So they're holding the hammer. You want to levitate it out of their hands.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so roll to do that.
4.
Shit, you didn't even roll that. You literally...
Roll it in your hand.
that
and
was
then
not
Roll
a
it in
roll.
my hand and
That was
roll.
Okay.
I was just gonna laugh at where
Okay, so you cast Levitate again. And this time you're like, shit, we gotta get that out of those orcs' hands. And it just flies out of their hands. Like,
Into the
so
dwarf's
fast,
hands.
into your hands.
Shit.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
So it was kind of like a Harry Potter spell. You were like...
Expelliarmus!
I'm shocked, I'm like,
Expelliarmus!
You Acio'd it.
It's Accio.
Oh.
You Accio
Yeah,
hammer.
Expelliarmus is like...
Nice
Accio
spells.
bomb.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Learn
this
your
hammer flies
stuff.
into your hands. Okay? And the orcs are like...
Leviosa.
So are you gonna fight these orcs? Because they're like...
How many are there?
There's 5.
We can take them.
Death to the orcs. We must-
The leader who is holding the hammer, he looks pretty upset now because you just took his, that was probably gonna let him do God knows
Kill us?
what. Yeah, kill you and then maybe get a sweet ass house or something. He could like,
Dude, you get a house from killing
How
humans
close
and
is-
elves and dwarves.
yeah, you could just take over things.
Brother Cormac to me.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You guys are-
Adriel, you
I'm
need to
gonna-
give me that weapon. The hammer.
Okay, but before you yell that at me, I was already gonna give it to you.
That's what
This is
she
emergency
said.
situation. I don't know what's going on.
Be careful,
So-
you don't know the power it
And Narvi's
holds.
just laying down on his back.
It flies into my hands. Can I throw it then?
Cousin
to
need a
Brother Cormac?
drink.
You can throw it, but it's gonna be a dex check.
On my side?
Yeah, see
Yes,
if
to
you
see
can
if
catch
you
it.
catch it. So this could be really funny. You just like biff it.
And it snaps.
I actually want to see that because I imagine this like ancient artifact that you're so excited for. It'd be like throwing like the most.
Dear God.
It's
So I
like
just
you-
got it for
You got
you.
Excalibur and now you're gonna drop it.
18.
Okay, so she takes it. It's quite heavy. She throws it
that's
at
so-
you.
One
and you
arm.
catch it, but you kind of like go to and it like hits the ground, but you caught it.
Can I
As
say-
it hits the ground, it like leaves like this massive crater. It's so
And
powerful.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's like.
Your foot flows off.
But I still say,
Cormac, be careful.
Now
You don't
here's
know
the
the
real
power it
test.
holds.
Here's the real test. This was the whole thing I wanted to happen. Cormac now holds the hammer that has been. He has been completely, like, obsessed with this his whole life, right? This is the moment that decides whether he becomes
Okay,
evil
He-Man.
or not.
Let's see this.
Will he be corrupted by the power of
Gray Skull.
Hemhor's Edge?
Yeah.
So why don't Hemhor's
oh
Edge?
wait, I have to roll for this one?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and it's gonna be. Let's see what happens.
I thought I was gonna decide.
Well,
Nope.
maybe you should.
No, it's cool.
Do you want to?
We can do it all right.
RNG, man.
What's? Oh my God!
Wait, before we start, shot.
Hold on, we have to. No one saw this. He just rolled a 1,
No,
which
I
means.
saw it. It's
No, I'm saying our listeners are not going to know what just happened.
You want to
Okay.
take shot? They should know what happened.
So Cormac, this is what happens.
freak it out
First
at
of
a
all,
2.
first of all,
I mean,
Yeah.
Cormac, he grabs the hammer, and all of a sudden, this like light like
Just
starts.
Chris Stark.
All of his veins in his body and his eyes, they all turn bright red and black, and he's emanating an aura of pure evil.
My one and only.
So he just
Evil Cormac.
yes, Cormac is
Now, brother Cormac.
shit, and so you are now evil, and you want to just kill everyone.
Okay.
There's literally nothing stopping you from just murdering.
Fiend.
So
I feel like everything I've done is just like not helped.
Hey, Garrosh.
That's why I
Stay
said, be careful with them. I don't know.
So Cormac has been consumed by his lust
By Edge.
for power, by the Edge. And he's now
Not sold.
completely. But the cool thing is now he looks sort of like an evil demon.
Badass.
He looks like a demon. He
Hip
has like
Balthazar.
horns coming out, and the best part is, so he flies at. What are you gonna do? Tell us what you want to do because we know how this is ending now. It's not a happy ending.
Tell us
We're
what
gonna
I
die.
want to do.
Yeah. How do you want this to go down? You're now evil.
And it's super
Standing in
strong.
this tomb, you now basically. Here's the thing, like the reason this didn't work with the orcs was because they were just gonna. They're stupid. They don't know what
Right.
they really had.
Sure.
But you know the true power of this hammer. called Edge. And you have you've unlocked its potential.
You think you know me?
You've become one with it. You've become one with the
Dude,
the
strength
hammer.
tech, man.
So what are you gonna do? Please kill everybody.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go berserk and start
Strength check.
killing everybody.
So you're gonna try
So
and stop it.
let's say I already attacked the dwarves straight off.
We need to like.
So you go for
the
Narvi.
orcs. I mean.
Oh, okay. So how about this? You throw
And
the
then
hammer.
I turn to them and I start charging at Narvi.
Yeah, good choice.
so basically,
And
what
like,
happens
I'm
is
just like,
I'm gonna say
like,
you go
I'm-
Thor and you throw it and it goes and they just turn into pulp.
Sure.
And they explode and then it comes back around into your arms and now
And
you're
then I'm
like,
just going like pulsating with the magic.
you're
You know,
pul-
like-
you're pounding. You've got a
Right.
pulsating hand. You've got a pulsating.
Right. Can I summon shit with it?
Sure, let's go for it. Let's go all out. What do you want to summon?
I thought he'd
A
do like
cactus.
a bunch of angels and then he was gonna kill all
I
the
want to summon a
orcs, and I was
huge
gonna-
ass hellhound.
Damn it, Adriel!
So he's summoning a hellhound from the plane of fire.
So can I run
Like
like fast? Can I run really fast?
How about I just wrap this up?
I'm gonna strength check this shit.
Can I try and
To do
escape?
what?
To defend myself, dude. If I roll a 20, man, I can crit that
Okay,
shit.
first of all, before you run, you want to witness this happen.
No, I just want to run.
Door's gonna die.
So attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay, try.
Well, I want the strength check, rip it in half. The hellhound.
What?
Whatever.
Okay,
I
sure,
do
sure.
One.
He rolled
Crit.
Oh god, he hit his head.
Crit happened.
In real life, are you
Oh
okay?
man. I'm okay though.
Okay, I don't want. God, this
Another
is,
one.
This is a disaster. This literally couldn't be any worse. Okay, here's what happens.
gonna be
Then.
I forgot to put down my drink. I'm still holding it.
Here's what happens. Let me just explain while you're doing
The drink's
shot.
lasted the whole time, hasn't it?
So Narvi,
It's gotta be
he
mad.
Not my drink.
Narvi pulls out his axes, his dual axes, and he screams, "Ah!" And then he literally swings around, and one of them goes flying, and the other one he breaks his own arm and falls down. So he breaks his
Is
own
the
arm.
hellhound ripping me
You know when
back?
Peter Griffin falls down the stairs and he's laying there like this? Yeah, and then the hellhound just goes up and literally eats him.
Oh,
Thus
Okay.
passes Narvi.
I gotta go.
Narvi
Use the
has
door
been
then.
eliminated.
You gotta go use the bathroom.
First blood.
So Narvi just got eaten to shreds, and you guys are just screaming as this happens.
rolled a 1, I died.
That's
So
what
can I
Can you
happens.
try to like run away, or at least?
Do you want to run?
Yes.
Because
Okay.
he's still the orcs
Roll,
still.
roll
They
to
could
see
be,
if you
like-
can get out of there.
Or see if you can change me back.
Is it Dex check?
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was.
So you make it. You just start running. Yeah, okay, you roll now.
Okay.
Idriel runs up the stairs but trips
Adriel!
and is ripped to shreds by the hellhound. But Bloda, thick one, or
Thick rod.
thick rod. Bloda thick rod. Bloda thick rod escapes.
I
Scarred,
win!
scarred for life. So let me give you the epilogue here. This is when the sad music plays. So can I get some sad music? Okay. No, we're gonna put it in post. So, thus, the legendary hammer Edge was retrieved, but Brother Cormac was overcome
Brother Cormac!
He couldn't control his.
by his own avarice, and he was corrupted into an evil demon man.
And then
God.
Everyone in his friends, those who he called his brothers, were ripped to shreds by his hellhounds. But Bloda escaped. But Cormac issued in a new era of evil and suffering that lasted 3,000 years.
Okay, and then I want to cut
That's
in.
not
I want to
very
cut in.
thought-
This is okay, but
Yeah.
then it zooms out, and
Pans
it
out.
shows it's a campfire, and there's little hobbits, halflings around the fire. They're
Is it like a dystopian?
is it all true? I'm like, yes. And they're like, are you Bloda? I'm like, yes. So it's me like telling the story.
Oh.
Oh! Twist.
And this is like a dystopian future, so you're sitting around like, you know,
Exactly.
So how old
everything's
is he
ruined.
then?
She,
She.
but I do have a beard now.
No. What?
She's
No, 'cause you're
she's
halfway.
very old.
They
She's
don't
like
have
100.
They don't get any facial hair.
halflings don't.
120.
No,
They
thank
get a
you.
little bit, but you're a woman, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but
don't-
it's been a long time.
you don't get any.
Okay.
So that's the end of Crit Happens. So
My
that's
Drake survived.
So-
That was pretty cool, actually.
So who really? I'd say I won. Who won?
Whoa.
I escaped.
We're gonna say here,
I think evil won.
I think my drink
evil
won.
one. Fiend is the winner.
All right.
I saved my
Fiend-
drink. I tell
You
die.
did. Actually, let me point something out. That drink never got spilled. You finished it in all
Yeah.
the game.
So you died, but you
Still
died a
full.
happy.
You finished your drink before you spilled.
That's the
before you
dwarf's
died.
only dream.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this very special episode of the Vortex podcast. And if you enjoyed it, let us know, because we'll probably do another one sometime.
Maybe
Yeah,
it'll
we
have a
definitely
happy
got
ending.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. That was pretty badass.
It was pretty weird
Yeah,
how
it was
ended,
a bad-
honestly.
it was badass.
Cormac was an evil motherfucker.
I died.
Turns out, I mean,
It's okay. I
he
died
did
too.
seem like he was good at the beginning, so.
He was good. That's the thing. It was just so powerful.
And he was very truthful, so.
So what would you say the moral of the story is?
Don't be.
Don't. Okay.
Say-
Underestimate the
song.
power of evil.
No, don't go looking for hammers. Where.
Don't
Named
want
Edge
something.
because that's a stupid name.
Yeah, if something has a name that is weird, stay away from it.
Yeah.
Nicknamed Ed.
Yeah, if you. There's a
You
lot
have
of.
the urge for something.
Urged.
Just don't do it.
So you're saying if you want to like masturbate, don't do it.
I wouldn't say that.
So then the moral is wrong. So how about this?
No.
Don't let yourself be consumed by hatred.
Yes.
I like that one.
Or just consumed by.
Hammers.
Or
Yes.
Hammers.
Stop.
Or just-
Hammer time.
Immortal.
That's the moral of the story.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us. I think we're gonna wrap.
Thanks
this
for
guy
rolling
up.
with us.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
rolling.
Snap.
Yep, that's it. Let's
Yeah.
do. Let's each do one more roll just to see what happens.
What? Okay.
The outro to Crit Happens.
Let's see.
For the rules of the game that we've been playing.
But we're not
For
enforcing.
I
rolled
No, this is.
8-19.
Oh shit.
I rolled a 10.
16.
6.
6.
I rolled a 16.
I rolled the highest,
Okay.
which means
No last crit happens. That's how it ends.
That's it. Done.
Sorry guys.
thanks for watching. Crit happens.
Yeah.
Bye. Now you can say bye, everybody.
Bye.
This has been Crit Happens, a generic quest, a special feature of the Vortex podcast. For more videos, podcasts, and other content, please subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Please tell a friend about our show and channel. And as always, we will see you next time.